In 1968, the original Planet of the Apes movie was released. In 1970, the sequel to Planet of the Apes, called Beneath the Planet of the Apes, was released. In 1971, there was Escape from the Planet of the Apes, and in 1972, there was Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. By 1973, there was another movie called Battle for the Planet of the Apes. There was also an animated series called Return to the Planet of the Apes, which was in 1975, and in 1974 there was a TV series called Planet of the Apes. A movie called Rise of the Planet of the Apes was released in 2011 and was a prequel to the original Planet of the Apes movie. Just yesterday, I watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is a sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes, but still a prequel to Planet of the Apes, the original movie. The movie takes place 10 years after Rise of the Planet of the Apes, where the Samian flu has wiped out almost all humans on Earth, and the apes have managed to set up a massive colony just outside Los Angeles. The main idea of this movie is basically Caesar and the apes deciding whether or not to wipe out or keep the humans around their colony alive. But something happens. There are going to be no spoilers in this review, and the apes have to go to war with the humans for a bit. There's an epic battle scene, and this movie also has epic music during the battle scenes. The apes are the only cool characters in the entire movie. You have a few humans, but they're just there, well, because they need to have humans there. And essentially, humans are a part of this massive survivor group in what's left of Los Angeles. And they have to try and make peace with the apes. The CGI motion capture in the movie is actually quite well. Some may argue that the CGI doesn't look very detailed, but it actually looks quite nice, and the apes' movements are all captured very smoothly. And like I mentioned before, the music in this movie is epic. And there's actually quite a few minor plot twists. There's almost nothing bad to say about this movie, except I have one minor nitpick. In one particular scene in the movie, when these two guys are testing out some firearms, the fire from the barrel of the gun looks absolutely ridiculous. But then the rest of the chapter of that movie looks alright. Note that the CGI has improved since Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I highly recommend you go out and watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes right now, as I would have to say this is definitely in my top 3 movies of 2014. Well, that's it. One thing you should know is that there are no after credits, and I can't wait to watch the 3rd movie in this prequel trilogy, so Planet of the Apes can finally come full circle.